Okay, a little bit of context for what you guys are about to watch. A couple of emails ago, no, wrong. A couple of weeks ago, Lucy and I got an email from someone at ABS CBN and they said we are doing a kind of like stream show thing on the Filipino channel, which is international and Filipinos all around the world watch it. And they said, hey guys, we want you to come on if you're free and talk on our show. Would you be okay with that? And we were like, yes, absolutely, let's do it. So what you're about to watch is us on that show. Now, it was funny for Lucy and I because most of the show was in Tagalog, which we don't understand. We understand very, very tiny bits, small words and phrases, things like that. And then obviously our part was in English. So for us, we were like there before, kind of just listening and just nodding and smiling and being polite. Of course, our section was all good. So this is what you're about to watch. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you've ever wondered what our favorite Filipino food is, we answer that in this interview. If you've ever wondered our favorite places, if you ever wondered how we managed to vlog in quarantine so much, if you've ever wondered all these things, they asked us a ton of questions and we had a great discussion. So this is what you're about to watch. Hope you enjoy this video. We'll see you very, very soon again with another vlog. But get comfortable, get a snack, get a coffee, get a drink, get a beer, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are in the world watching this. We hope you enjoy it. Please subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed yet. If you watch these if you watch these videos and you enjoy these videos, then please subscribe because we are on the road to 500,000 subscribers. If we can get there, that's gonna be insane. So if you enjoyed it, guys, please hit that subscribe button. But I'm gonna stop waffling along and you can hear us waffling along in another way. Enjoy.
Not along.
In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, cue.
Nagbabalik po ang Kabayani Talks. Ngayon po mga Kabayani, kakausapin po natin ang dalawang taga-England na nananatili po dito sa Pilipinas. Mga sikat po ng mga vloggers ito. At tulad po ng marami, stranded po dahil sa panahon ng pandemya. Pero bago po natin sila ipakilala, batiin po muna natin ang ilan nating mga viewers. Maraming salamat sa mga nanonood ngayon. Si Nijam Asanji, Rodel Padon, Huda Kayao, Bella Mangula Velasquez, Joey Rico Castaneto, Rina Laganya, and si Miss Mina Del Pilar Aquino. Okay, kasama po natin ngayon ang mga vloggers ng The Juicy Vlog, sina George Warrington and Lucy D'Agostino. Welcome to the show, George and Lucy.
Hi.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us.
I watched some of your vlogs and congratulations to the number of subscribers that you're having right now. I believe you almost have 500,000 subscribers.
Yes. Yeah,
we're approaching that.
Yeah, we're very grateful.
Yeah, there's a lot of people watching now, but it's the core of what we do has stayed the same, so it's good. It's a lot of fun.
You visited the Philippines, and as tourists, you've mentioned in your blogs and in some articles that you fell in love with the country and decided to stay. And in fact, you got yourself a brand new condo. Tell us about that. Tell us all about that.
Yeah,
thank you.
Only a couple of days ago.
Yeah, we just announced it on the vlog tonight, actually, so it's very recent news. But yeah, we've wanted, since we came here, we thought wouldn't it be great to own a place of our own here. Our main idea with it is that we want to bring our family here. We want our family to experience the Philippines and experience the kind of life, even if it's just for a short time, kind of our life here and see what it's like. So we thought if we own our own place, we can have friends and family over, they can stay there. And it was kind of a dream and a goal of ours, so that happened recently.
So when you say that you got your own condo here, does it mean that you're going to be full-time residents of the country?
Well, we're here for now. You know, we were due to go back to the UK to visit family last year, July, especially Christmas. We always go back around Christmas time, obviously, whenever we're traveling, but we couldn't this year, could we?
Yeah, it wasn't possible, which is a shame. We miss our family a lot being out here, but hopefully this year we'll be able to take a trip home and see them.
Yeah, but we love spending as much time as possible in the Philippines. It's our favorite country, as we've said a lot over the last couple of years, and it really is, I mean, it's our main home at the moment, but it really is a second home for us.
Well, thank you so much. You know, a lot of Filipinos would love to hear that. Actually, our hearts are fluttering every time a foreigner would tell us it's our favorite country, the Philippines.
Yeah.
Anyway, so tell us about your experience during the pandemic. You're currently stranded here, and you can't fly to the UK. Am I correct?
Yeah, I mean, so it kind of all happened in March last year, didn't it?
Yeah.
And we thought it would be a month maybe then it got
Yeah.
extended 2 months. It
Yeah.
kept getting extended, as everyone knows. And at first I think it was this feeling of everyone's in it together. It's affecting everyone. And because it was a short amount of time, for us, we were like, right, let's just do what we do best and let's vlog this. Let's document this experience. And we went on this crazy like vlogging thing of, I think, 80 days in a row.
Yes, in a one apartment without leaving. So
In just these 4 walls, we didn't
Somehow.
leave. Somehow we managed to create a video every single day documenting what, I don't know how we did it. I need to look back and see what we were actually filming. But somehow we did it, and the audience kind of was there with us.
Yeah,
They
it was
said,
very relatable, wasn't it? Because everyone was going through it. So everyone is also sat at home and I guess is watching what we're up to in our probably fairly boring days because we were in quarantine.
Yeah.
It's just kind of relatable, yeah.
Did you think about how, did you plan your episodes?
not then, not really.
No, that was just wake up and film what happens, yeah.
Yeah, that stripped us right back to the very basics of vlogging, picking up a small camera and talking to the audience about what you're doing in your day.
Yeah.
Because before then we'd been planning trips and we'd have to book flights, we'd have to book hotels, we'd have to say we want to do this here, we want to eat in that restaurant in that city, we want to see that waterfall there. But it came back to basics in the quarantine when we were stuck to the 4 walls.
And how are you surviving the pandemic?
Yeah, I mean, personally, we're doing good. It's been we think of the people whose jobs have been affected.
Yeah.
We think of the people who have lost family members due to the virus, and people have had it way worse than us. We're just happy to be able to bring a bit of entertainment to people's days, 10, 15 minutes.
And I think reading the comments on the videos and hearing other people's stories and having the community around us that we have, everyone just talks to each other in our comments. It's such a lovely, our subscribers are just amazing. Yeah. Really keeps us going.
With me now and to ask you a few more questions is Rose Eclanonal from the UK, and you also have Maxi Santiago from the Middle East. Welcome, Rose and Maxi.
Hi, George and Lucy. I want to find out which part of the UK are you from, and how's your family so far?
We're from Brighton, or a town just next to Brighton called Worthing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Wow, this is a nice place.
Yeah, on the south coast.
Yes. There are a lot of Filipino nurses in Brighton. In fact, one of the first Filipinos who's been vaccinated by COVID-19, Pfizer BioNTech, is actually a nurse in Brighton that I interviewed. Anyway, and how's your family coping? And the reaction to the third lockdown in the UK?
Yeah, they're doing good. Thankfully, all our family are healthy. My sister actually works in the NHS, so she's a midwife, and she's kind of out there, still meeting a lot of people and still helping people, which is great. Our family, they're doing good. I think it's affected different people in different ways.
Yeah.
For example, my grandparents, I think for them they're a little bit bored.
Yeah,
but
same with mine.
They weren't going out much anyway before this, and it hasn't affected their lives as much, but maybe for like the younger people in our family who are used to going out and socialising, going to bars, going to restaurants, seeing friends all the time, every single night.
Having that interaction with people on a daily basis.
Yeah, I think it's harder for them. But I think everyone has the same mindset that it's just something that we have to do, that we have to get through. And it's going to have to be a group kind of effort, I suppose, to get through.
And my other question is, a lot of people have started vlogging because of the lockdown. What tips would you like to give them?
Yeah, I think we found a lot of people have started vlogging actually, and we've had a lot of comments saying people have started channels, and even people with like Instagram businesses and online like selling cakes and things, and it's amazing how creative everyone's become. I think people have really unleashed like their passions that they've now got time to do. So in terms of advice, I'd say consistency is key. So keep going at it. Do it only because you love it and because you're really enjoying it. Because that means that you'll continue to do it even sort of when the pandemic's over, as and when. And I think just doing
it's hard. It's hard to give advice for YouTube because it sounds so generic. It's be consistent, be yourself, and do it because you love it. It sounds so generic, but it's so true. It's the 3 key things we can say to people. Yeah. Don't try and copy other people, but enjoy it. Most of all, enjoy it, and build a community. Build like-minded people around you, around whatever your content is, and interact with your audience. Ask them questions back, ask them what they're enjoying, ask them what they want to see, Community is a real key part of vlogging.
Maxi.
Yeah, hi, Lucy and George.
Hi.
This is
Hi.
Maxi from Kuwait. How are you doing, guys?
We're good.
It's
Thank
heartwarming
you.
yeah, it's so heartwarming to see you both enjoying, though we know it, it's pandemic, and you're able to turn this adversity into an opportunity to do some vlogging at the same time. So you're able to cope with the pandemic. Now, during your stay there, have you tasted like some Filipino food, like the famous adobo, halo-halo,
Yeah.
or maybe balut?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I've had balut,
And
yes.
then Filipino food.
We love Filipino food. We get asked
Yeah.
this a lot, and there's 3 or 4 favourite dishes that we both share.
Yes.
But yeah, Lucy has had balut. I am still too nervous to try it.
We need to convince him.
I don't know.
I keep asking him.
There's just so
It was
many.
good. It was really good.
There's a vlog. You can watch the vlog.
George, it tastes like chicken.
Yeah, that's what I keep
That's-
telling him,
that's
like
what I've
eggy
heard.
chicken.
But
It's
then,
okay.
but then I would rather just eat chicken.
You just have to try it. You have to taste
Yes.
it.
I know.
Yeah. And I must
Maybe.
say, my knees are very strong now, so.
So, George, what you mentioned that you like for a particular food. So, what are these 4 particular food that you like
Yeah,
best?
whenever we're in a restaurant and we're ordering Filipino food, we always kind of stick to similar things.
We have our favourites.
We do like to try new things, but we love sinigang.
Yes.
We love adobo. We love, what was that vegetable dish?
It was a adobong kangkong with like adobo sauce and the kangkong and the
okay,
garlic.
the
It was-
glory. It's the
yeah,
glory.
exactly. Yeah.
We will try anything except for balut. Balalo, what do we like?
Loads of things. I've cooked quite a few Filipino dishes as well, especially in the lockdown. I've cooked around maybe 12 or 13 dishes now, so.
We like the dessert Turon
Yeah.
as well, and halo halo. We
Yeah.
like, when we first came to the country, food was a key part. Same for any country that we travel. We love going to Japan and having all the Japanese food and other countries. I think there's so much culture in food,
Yeah.
and everyone wants to tell us about the food and the dishes. And what I love about the Philippines, it seems that different areas and provinces have their kind of food that they're known for,
And they're proud of, yeah.
and it's so nice to see people proud of a dish and they
Yeah.
want you to try it.
We were in Legazpi and we tried a dish called pinganyat, and we went to a family who have been making this for years, and we learnt the whole story behind it, and
Yeah.
now they're selling to Manila, and it's just amazing. So it's, lovely stories behind some of the dishes here.
And we both love eating, so that helps as well.
Well, I love your tea too.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to mention the Christmas,
That's really good.
Yeah.
all the sweet stuff around Christmas. We had
kakanin.
kakanin,
Yeah.
all the rice cakes and babinka. Oh my god, so good.
Oh, thank you so
That's
much.
really good. You were able to taste all the good food. It's like a gastronomic delight.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
To taste all of those good food in the Philippines.
Well, your vlogs are helping boost the Philippine tourism and fuel inspiration and even strengthen hope and make Filipinos proud, coming as they are from foreign tourists. What drives you to chronicle your everyday stories?
That's a great question. It's still strange to us to think that we just pick up a camera and film our life every day, but we do, and we enjoy it, and it's even a habit. I would say it's a habit. What drives us to do it? We did it. The good thing is that we did it for so many years without it being like a job or an income, out of the full love for putting something together. The satisfaction at the end when you've gone out and filmed something, you've been creative, you've edited it together, you've put music, whatever it is on the edit, and then you sit back and you watch it. It's a 15-minute showcase of your day, and then you share it with an audience and they start to comment. It's a feeling that is hard to explain if you haven't done it yourself, but I guess it would be like if you say you were an artist, you painted something and you were really proud of it, and you show it to people who like art and they're saying, wow, have you seen this? This is great, and I want to be part of that. I don't know, maybe everyone's got their own kind of version of that feeling, but for us I think it's the constant back and forth with the audience, and just also we want to look back on it. We always go back and watch our old vlogs from 4 or 5 years ago to see what we were doing with our lives at that particular point. So it's an interesting, it's a diary of our lives which in future years we can look back on.
But what do you what can you tell about, what can you say to you vloggers who were trying out doing this thing, and then after laboring, after shooting, editing, and posting it, and nobody watches it, or just a few of them, few people watch them, and they get discouraged. Maybe vlogging's not for me. What kind of advice can you give them?
I think it comes back to the intention and why you're doing it. If your mindset is that you want to be famous, or you want to be having lots of money and things, it depends on what you're going into it to achieve. And for us, it was the passion and the love for it. Genuinely, we just loved picking up a camera, telling a story, building this community. And it meant that even though we weren't getting views at the start, it took us how long to get our first 1,000 subscribers? Was it
a long time?
Years?
A long time.
2 or 3 years, I think. And that's obviously a long time. So it depends on the person, but for us, it was the fact that we loved it, kept it going.
And it's all about mindset. If you upload a vlog and it gets 30 views, which on YouTube is a low number, you still have to think of a room with 30 people in. They've just watched something you've made.
Yeah.
And
they've taken time out of their day to watch yours.
Yeah, and the next one might be 70 views. It might be 70 people watching you. I think you have to be grateful for everyone.
Yeah.
No one is forced to, or no one has to watch your vlog. We're grateful for every single person who chooses to watch.
I'm sure you have also made friends here. How do you find Pinoys and our culture?
Yeah, it's great. We've got probably more friends that we speak to on a daily or weekly basis here now than in the UK.
Yeah.
It's great. I mean,
we find Filipinos are very welcoming to us, and we always have conversations. But like the coffee shops we go to, we become friends with the baristas, and the people in restaurants, we become friends with the waitresses, and we just love talking to people. I think we're very chatty people anyway, and we find that that's returned, and people are always smiling, and people are always very welcoming to us.
It's very easy to make friends here. Maybe compared to the UK, where you wouldn't. We go to similar places a lot, coffee shops and restaurants. We get to know people, but it genuinely feels like people are very, very happy for us to be there, and people are welcoming and warm and open to conversation, which we don't always find everywhere. So that's one thing about the Philippines that we absolutely love.
You've traveled across the Philippines, and probably you've visited more places than a lot of other Filipinos. After the pandemic, probably more people will start to travel. What places would you advise people should visit?
Ooh.
Do you mean international tourists?
Well, here in the Philippines.
Okay, but you mean like foreigners coming over to the Philippines?
Both.
Okay.
Everyone.
So I would say, depending on time scale, if say you're someone from England, you've never been to the Philippines, I would say try and do a mixture. We always say this. In England, people think the Philippines is just a few nice beaches and some nice islands. But we've learned that the Philippines has so much diversity in its landscapes, in its nature. You can go up to the mountain provinces. You can have the nice beaches. You can go to Boracay.
You can experience the cities and that kind of atmosphere as well.
Yeah, BGC here is insane to us. Because we're from a very small town in England, and we're surrounded by huge skyscrapers here. So we love that. We love the city. So I would say if you have the time, or try and make the time to plan your trip around a few different things. One of our favourite places is Sagada.
Yes.
And the trees and the
cold weather is so unusual here as well for us, we found.
It's nice for us because we have the time to travel, or we did before, and so we could experience these things. But I would say try and do your research if you're coming to the Philippines, and try and diversify your trip as much as possible.
As many places as you can.
And speak to locals, because locals will give you the best experience.
Yeah.
George and Lucy, Maxie here again. What are your plans for 2021? You've been doing a great job since the pandemic, and what can your followers expect from you this year?
Good question.
Maybe a condo renovation with the new place, maybe. I think we have a car here now, so we love driving. We love small road trips. We want to experience as much as we can in areas around Manila. There's so much to see. We can drive a few hours, be in, I don't know, Batangas or something.
Yeah.
So much we didn't see before, close to Manila, that we can now with the car, and that we may have looked over before because it was easier to, I don't know, fly to a different island or something. But now we're kind of more Manila based.
We're finding the appreciation in the closer things to Manila, and even in Manila itself there's some amazing spots and things to do and see, so I think more of that, but honestly I'm not too sure what this
We're not
year
sure.
has in
More of our daily lives. The audience sees it only a day after we live it, so they know pretty much as we do.
George,
Are you planning to stay long? Sorry.
That's okay. A lot of people here in the UK don't know much about the Philippines. So what do you tell them now?
We tell them to come over here as soon as they can.
Yeah, we really do. A lot of people travel to other Southeast Asian countries.
I think Thailand is probably the most, or Bali, probably the two most popular for British tourists in Asia. Would you say? I think they're the top two. And we've travelled to both. We absolutely love both, but I feel like the Philippines has also got amazing beaches like these two places, but it also has like, as the maybe because we spent so much time here, we just absolutely, the culture, the people, everything about it. We even made our own tourism ad, didn't we? Recently, of one of our lockdown projects. We edited together like a 2-minute video that kind of, we called it Imagine the Philippines, and I did this like voiceover for it. And it's kind of what we would, I guess, show people.
Definitely, if they're
coming. To come here.
It was interesting for us because we did a lot of countries back to back when we first started traveling. And we didn't know much about any country, and we didn't know anything about the Philippines before coming. So we really did get to see, in the space of 6 weeks, a huge number of countries. And there was something, even before we had a big YouTube channel, a lot of subscribers and followers from the Philippines and Filipinos, we said there was something about this country that we're traveling. We said it's very easy to travel and get around. Everyone wants to help us. Everyone wants to say hello. Everyone wants a conversation. And it just felt very different and very warm.
It just made us want to keep coming back.
Not to put other countries down, because we love traveling to different countries, experiencing loads of different cultures. I think that's the great thing about travel. But there was something that made us want to base ourselves in the Philippines, for sure. And I can't imagine us doing this in a different country. I can't.
George and Lucy, what do you think is Filipinos' greatest strength? Something that probably a lot of people can use during the pandemic.
I'd say their greatest. So maybe, I think because we've experienced a lot of things happening here, like the earthquakes and the typhoons, and how when these things happen, Filipinos have a really amazing and admirable attitude towards these events that I think is very inspirational. When something bad happens, they come together. They don't get mad at the world. They come together and think, how can we fix this? How can we come together to make the best of a bad situation? And I think that's really amazing.
And also the nature of helping each other.
Yeah.
We've seen that a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we get any special treatment if people watch our videos and they know who we are, but people have been very helpful to us, even without us asking. We've never really had to ask much from anyone, but we seem to be offered help in situations, offered advice.
Well, it's the nature of giving and not expecting something back, I think.
Yeah. And I think there's a Tagalog word for that.
Help me, someone. There's a word. What's it?
We'll think about it afterwards.
Yeah.
Tell us the English translation. Person probably will help you.
It's just a feeling of going over and above without expecting anything in return. So you're giving more than is expected of you because you want to, because you're a nice person, because you're a good person.
Is it malasakit?
Yes, that is the word. Yeah,
that's the one.
Yeah. We got taught that the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, what is where do you get that name, Juicy Vlog?
So a lot of people ask us this. One of the most asked questions. It is simply a mixture of our two names, or the sounds of our two names, George and Lucy Juicy. That's all it is. It was actually my younger sister who came up with the name. We told her we were starting a YouTube channel, and she said, "Oh, you need a name. You need a name." And she bought us this like
soft leopard or something.
It's like a teddy bear.
Yeah.
And she gave it to us. She was like, "This is for you. This is a gift for you. Its name is Juicy." Oh, that's a weird name for a teddy.
Why?
And then she goes, "Oh, it's Juicy. George and Lucy Juicy."
Yeah.
And then we were like, "Oh, okay, Juicy.
That makes sense.
It's a vlog, a juicy vlog." And we didn't know YouTube would get big for us. Have to remember that. So we just put it in, channel name, done. Change it later probably, but we never changed it.
Well, no need to change if you have a lot of viewers now. Congratulations, you're almost 500,000 viewers.
Yeah.
Well, you've got a lot of Filipino fans. So do you have any message for them?
Just a huge thank you.
Yeah.
Just a huge thank you for coming. People come back every single day. We upload pretty much every day on YouTube, and we're blown away by people who want to spend 10 minutes of their day watching 10 minutes of our day. It's a very, very special thing. We feel close to our audience, even though it's a huge number now. And they get to see our real life, and we hope we can just bring them as much entertainment and value as possible. We have people who say they just find us funny. We have people who say our videos are a stress reliever. So whatever level people are watching on, we're just hugely, hugely grateful for everyone who spends their time to click on our video and have a watch.
Well, would like to thank you so much for your time. Yan po mga kabayani, sina George and Lucy, ang mga hosts ng The Juicy Vlog. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us. Thank you, guys.
Sa ating pong pagbabalik mga kabayani, ano po ba ang mga naghihintay na mga oportunidad para sa ating mga kababayan na gusto magtrabaho sa UAE? Diyan lamang po kayo, magbabalik pa ang Kabayani Talks.
Return po.
George and Lucy, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for having us.
Oh, okay, thank you very much, George and Lucy.
All right.
Cool, awesome.
Thank you, guys. Take care.
Nice to meet you all.
Okay.
Good luck to your 1 million subscribers.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks
guys.
take care.
Bye.